Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Pam, better known as Miss 58. I wanted to stop in to say hi to you guys first and foremost and hope everybody's doing well. And if you're interested in wanting to know how I achieve this simple brown and bronzed eye look, then continue watching. Okay guys, here we are back again. Now, as you can tell, I've already taken care of my brows. I've already applied my foundation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started in prepping my eyelids so we can get this blended out and set for our eyeshadow look. I'm going to take my small dense brush and I'm going to blend this concealer out on the eyelid. Now I've already defined underneath the brows as well, and with that I had used concealer that's more closer to my skin tone, which was in the shade Fawn. A oldie but goodie, which is by LA Girl. I'm going to go over it with my sponge here just to absorb any extra product. And once I set my lids, I'm also going to be setting under the brow bone area as well. Okay, the eyelid is set. So to start the show today, when I went in to pull out a few of my oldie but goodie products like the LA Girl concealer in Fine, I've also pulled out a few shades from my Makeup Geek eyeshadow collection here. And so these two are good shades, they're going good shades. So I'm going to take the liberty to create a simple neutral brown and bronze eye look. And I'm going to dip into, I have a couple of shades of brown here, but I'm going to go ahead and dip into the lighter shade. And this is the shade called Latte. And I'm going to go ahead and add this to my transitional area. Okay, now I've already done applied this lighter brown shade here, again called Latte. And so I am going to go in with this same brush and I'm going to the shade, look like it's saying Morocco. I'm going to tap into that just very little. And I'm going to blend this too with the first shade I laid down. I'm going to blend this as well. So I'm adding very little of this orangey shade here mixed with the latte brown. Because, these two are shadows that are very pigmented. I just wanted a nice blend of both colors. Add it to the transitional area. Okay, just like that. Now, I'm going to go in with a much smaller blending brush. And I'm going into a much deeper brown. Okay, and that shade is called Widow. I think it's Widow. Miss Pam don't have her glasses on. But I think that brown, deep brown shade is called Widow. And what I'm going to do is put this in the outer V area of my eye. Blend that upward in the crease area just a little bit, just a little. So I'm going to go back in with the small blending brush I had before. And I'm going to go over top of that in the crease area just to blend that out. Um, this is a smaller Ace Beauty shade I have here. Hopefully the light won't blind you guys from picking that up. But it's more of like a bronzy color instead of gold. It's not actually gold. It's actually like a bronze, just a light bronze. So I'm going to use this shade to go over the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray my brush because I want the eyeshadow to be, the lid shadow. I want it to be more intense. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that little small blending brush that I had. Blend this out over the top. And to marry the two between that and the outer V shade I had just applied. I haven't used it, again, these shades in quite some time. So, but they actually came out just like I anticipated on them doing. So I'm gonna go back again and go over the top of that color. Now we can go ahead and get our lashes together so we can get those babies popped on. So I'm going in using my Salon Perfect lashes, and these are in the style 615. And since I'm dealing with mature skin, what I don't want is any lashes that are too full in volume. So I want to keep the eye look fresh and lashes as natural as possible. So that's the reason why I like the flared look. Now, while my lashes are getting tacky, I'm going to go in with just a little of my mascara, and this is by Lily Lashes. So I'm going to go in with a little of this and go over the top part of my lashes, just a little, because I don't add much. Now that we've done already applied a little mascara, I generally use my fingers. A lot of people like using tweezers. You can use either or, whichever is comfortable for you. Using my fingers, it works best for me. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these. Okay, my lashes are on. So let's go ahead and get into concealing these under eyes. And I'm going to tap just a little bit of this in the area that you see me doing here. I never go directly under the eye. Again, I don't want a lot of product there because I already have hyperpigmentation there. More so is because I'm dealing with mature skin. Less is definitely more. So I'm going to go in with the other shade by Beauty Bakerie just to tone down the brightness of the first concealer that you just saw me apply. And then I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge here. Now, when I do my makeup, try to use as less product as possible. Just like the concealer you saw me apply under the eye. You see here, I just took very little, just like this side, and I push it and tap it rather than I push. But tap right up under the eye to bring the concealer much closer into right directly under the eye without having a heavy amount of product there. Now that I got concealer under my eye, again, I'm going to go back in with my Sasha Buttercup powder. And I'm going to set this under eye area and everywhere else I highlight with concealer. I am definitely one of those girls where less product is more for my face. Definitely looking like I'm well put together. Okay, so now that we done set highlighted, I'm going to go in with some NYX setting powder here, mineralizer setting powder. And what I'm going to do is go in with this shade with a bigger, fluffier brush. And I'm going to dust this all over my face to set my foundation. Okay, face is set. Now, I'm not going to be doing any bronzing, but again, I can't stress enough at the fact that when I say less is more for me, for my face. Okay, so I'm going to go in now with some Milani setting powder here, and I'm going to take this powder on both sides of my nose, only in the bridge area. I never define or contour, if you will, my whole nose from top to bottom. I only do just the bridge area because, again, I want it to look as natural as possible. Okay, so as you can tell, it's more than enough color on both sides of my nose, and it just make it look like, there is structure there. Only thing left for this lady to do is just a couple more things. And so I'm going to go in and I'm going to set my face. And I'm using my Maracuja Miracle Mist by Tarte. So I'm going to take my sponge, my beauty sponge, and I'm going to tap that setting spray into place. That's pretty much it. Now, from time to time, I will go in and you know, add a little blush to my cheeks. Now, although I do like what I see, because I try to keep my makeup look as natural as possible. And if I was to do anything for us, much of anything, I should say, it would generally be the eyes. Now, the only thing left to do is apply a little color to my lips. For the most part, it's always generally a simple gloss, a matte lip. I love a matte lip. But today, you know, I'm just going to go with a gloss. So I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacob gloss here. Okay. So other than that, guys, this is the finished look of this neutral brown and bronzed eye look. So with that being said, guys, you continue to stay safe out there. And I done took up enough of your time. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Don't forget to go over to my Instagram, though. Go over there and make sure you subscribe to me over there as well. I would greatly appreciate that, too. And so with that being said, guys, y'all have a blessed day.